Morning. It is the morning because I look like this. I look awful. I wanted to do a Q&A on here just so you guys could get to know me a little bit better. And I thought that I would have the raw version of myself. I didn't want to do loads of makeup. I didn't want to excuse you. So she wanted to bite my feet. I wanted to do like a proper version of me, just like going through some simple questions so you can get to know me properly, because you see me on TikTok and now on YouTube and Instagram too, but I never really talk about myself. I just kind of react about videos. I mean, I talk about myself, but like not the basics. So I'm doing that kind of like input the video where you talk about yourself, like a full-on Zoella moment. The first question is basically, what's your full name? My full name is like my username, so it's Lauren Kim Ripley. The amount of people that are like Kimpley, not Kimpley, it's Lauren Kim Ripley. And I could have made a username, like a funny little quirky thing, but I didn't. I didn't think that my account was going to blow up, so I just did my normal name. Next question is, what is your middle name? So as I said, my middle name is Kim. I was named after my auntie. She sadly passed away like about 3 years ago from COVID when it first started. She also had big C, COVID kind of, you know, named after her. She was basically like a mother to her, like she raised me alongside my mum and dad. Yeah, she meant a lot to me. She's like one of my favourite people ever, and she was bipolar as well, so there was never like a boring day with her. There was always something to do. The next question is, what is the meaning of your name? I haven't actually personally asked my mum the meaning of my name, but I have googled it, and my name is French. A boy's name converted, so it is Lawrence, turned into Lauren. If I wasn't Lauren, I was gonna be called Kaylee. I'm quite glad I'm quite happy with Lauren. I noticed I've got such like a morning like voice going on. But yeah, I was gonna be called Kaylee, and I'm not. I'm a Lauren. So imagine Kaylee Kim. Kaylee Kim. Hi, I'm Kaylee Kim. It's not. Who gave you your name? My birth giver. Good old Dawn. And also I know that you watch these, so hi mum. Do you have any nicknames? Yes, my nickname is Lou. I've been called Lou or Luby Lou by all my family. So when I made my TikTok, I shortened my name to Lou, so a lot of people call me Lou as well, and they think that my name is like Louise or Laura. It's Lou. Zoe, or your Zooby Zoo, or your Zubarino, or your Zooby Zooby Zoo. Where are you from? So I'm from a small little town in the southeast coast, Dover. It's a bit of a shithole. Moved from there about 2-3 years ago to move to London, but I have moved out of there and moved back before, so I've lived in like Folkestone and Ashford, Canterbury. I've lived in a few different locations, always kind of like ended up back in Dover. I don't think that's going to be the case again. I quite like living in London. Obviously money and the cost of living is a big issue. It's always, are you okay? Are we just getting comfortable? Dover is where I'm from, and you can look it up. It's the port to England. We have Dover Castle. There's a lot of pubs in it. There's not a lot else unless you like charity shops and spoons. I was born in Ashford as well. That's the next question was, where you born? I was born in Ashford. The next thing is like, how many siblings have you got? So I've got one twin brother. He's 6 minutes older than me. He was born first. So yeah, 6 minutes older than me, but he was born head first. I was born feet first. So I always make this joke saying that like I technically like kicked him out of the womb, which we find is quite funny. We have our own language. We're pretty cool like with each other. I haven't seen him in about a year, just because of like personal stuff. But he is so different to me as well. So everything that I like or everything that I would say I'm good at would find difficult, or like he is more like maths, English, science, whereas I'm more like painting, photography, singing, anything creative. Pretty much established that if we were one person, we'd be a superhuman. I also have, so I'm one of 6, I'm the youngest of 6, and I have a load of brothers as well, who are a lot older than me. I've got 4 other brothers. What are my hobbies? My hobbies are, I love art, so I love painting, I love digital art. I always love drawing animals. There was a point where I used to do full-time clay animation, not clay animation, clay animals. So I've like made people's pets out of clay, send those off and stuff, and I loved it. I've kind of moved on to more like pet photography, so I love taking photos. Having Zoe was another reason to do more like dog photography and get more out there as Evan. Excuse you! But I also like making videos, which is why I do this. So I do like TikTok and stuff as well. I've got my friend Harriet staying over, and I can hear that she's just awoken, so you might have to say hello to her in a second. Do you have any grandparents? No. No, I don't. I have a stepdad, a real dad, and a mum, and I don't have a single grandparent. Do I have any children, or do I want any? I don't have any kids, no. The biggest child I have is my puppy at the minute. I would like to be a mum. I feel like it would be a cool adventure. Like, I'd like to eventually do that, but I'm also single, so you kind of need a man. I mean, you don't need to stay with a man to have a child, but it's, you know, I'd like to do. Actually, I'm going to. She's like between my toes, being the most annoying little puppy. Okay. Since having my nose done, sneezing really hurts. Do I like sports? No. I don't mind running, but I hate sports. Can't even swim. Like, it's just that. Nah. What is your best physical feature? I'm gonna let you guys decide that. I mean, I like my eyes, but I've had a lot of work done. So I've had composite bonding on my teeth. I've had my nose rebroken recently. I've had jaw filler. I've had Botox in my top lip. I've had nose filler before. I used to get my lashes done. I'm not a girly girl. There are always things that I've never really liked about myself. Try and change them. So my eyes, absolutely. Oh, I had my eye bags removed as well. I know you wouldn't believe it because I look so tired, especially here, but it's because they're still bruised and they're still healing. I only got my nose and my eyes done like 3 weeks ago, so you can kind of see there's still like a lot of bruising going on, like here and here, and also like just across there. So there's some healing. Yeah, your girl's a plastic Barbie. What is your best trait? I don't know. I talk a lot of shit. Like, I talk a lot of shit. It's probably because of the maybe like my creativeness, like how much I like to be creative and do stuff. I'm very spontaneous as well. Oh, I did all of the things today. Yeah, so I like being creative. I like going on adventures and traveling. Like, if I could, I would definitely like do vlogs of just like my life, venturing out with a dog, going to like Lake District and stuff like that. Like, just doing like hikes and enjoying some like me time, but also like I like doing that sort of stuff with friends as well. Do I have a partner? No, I have been single now for maybe like 9-10 months. I am enjoying being single. There are times where I like really want a partner, but I am in like a selfish sort of like era, not like a villain era that's going around, but I definitely enjoy being single. My longest relationship was 5 years, and I moved with them to London, but it didn't work out. Then I got in a relationship with a work colleague, and they ended up being a cheating. So to them, but yeah, I've decided I'm gonna just stay single, enjoy me, and I'm not gonna look for it, but when the right person comes along, I'm not gonna be opposed to it. What is the most important thing in life for you? That's a really deep question. Like, a really deep question. My friends are very important to me. So I've got like Jack and I've got Harriet, and from my hometown I've got my friend Meg, and they are very important to me. So as much as I like my own space and my own time all of the time, these people, I feel like I need them. Like, my happy serotonin. Like, I've had Harriet here for 3 days, and while part of me is like tired because I can't always talk all the time, she makes me feel like so happy. It makes me feel like everything is like okay. And also, if you're watching this, don't cry. Just like, I adore them as people, and so when I spend time with them, it makes me feel like a good person. That's what's important to me. Before I get burnout, yeah, I do. I'm gonna end this as the last question because I've been like chatting a lot. I do get burnout. So I started TikTok like 4 months ago. Hold on. Yeah, I do get burnout. I get tired. As I said, I started TikTok 4 months ago, and I do like 5 videos a day, which I'm going to be reducing down because I want to focus on other things as well, like as I said, like the YouTube thing and just like my uni work. I've cut down my hours at work as well, so that means I need to like focus on like spending money as well, and trying to live a more comfortable lifestyle. I feel like I need to just chill out and have my own me time. Like, oh, I could just turn all my apps off and just not use them again. But then I also really like doing videos and really like making TikToks and going live and talking to people. So it's kind of like a mixed thing. I just need to learn how to juggle it properly. Good morning, sweet princess.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing
I
it.
thought you were on live.
No, I'm doing a Q&A. I just, one of the questions
Okay,
was,
then.
what's the most important thing to you? And I said, you were one of them. I literally said I would lose. I went, and don't cry. Good morning. Oh shit, yeah, it's gone. You smell nice though.
Vanilla.
Right, bye.